to another exciting edition of the Dawson and Denise Show.
I'm your guy Dawson.
And I'm Denise, and we're here with our review for Preachers of LA. Even though he has on an I Love New York shirt.
Yeah.
We'll be there next month.
Early next month. Yeah, I love New York, and I also love Joan Rivers passed away, and shout out to her family,
and they had
her
that
daughter.
fast.
White people had it.
Yeah, they all. I was like,
my white friends, man. Yeah, they do.
They do.
Iconic comedian, legend, everything. I remember when I first read her book, Enter Talking. That really gave me an insight of the entertainment industry and stuff like that. Because she went through a lot, man. I mean, it's one thing to see a person on stage, but with the people who passed before us, man, if y'all could read their books and their bios and see what people really had to go through to be who they are, man, it's just not getting up in showbiz.
And that usually happens to the great people.
To the great, yep.
And that's how their greatness stands and shines because of so much that they had to endure. But
Exactly.
I got a story for you.
Exactly. This lady got a $35 million apartment in New York. Who want to buy that?
Who can buy that? Everybody that could.
Anyway, so I know, right? So definitely to her memory and her legacy, rest in peace. Moving on with Preachers of LA. This was a very
again, forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Let's forgive, man.
Yeah, but
exactly.
And how we feel about it, we're not gonna forget. You cannot do things to people and think all is gonna be well.
All is gonna be well. And what Denise is talking about, the scene opens with Pastor Ron, Bishop Ron, and his wife, First Lady Lavette, going to visit his sister Sean, who has been sober 9 months since the last taping of Preachers of LA Season 1. So they get there with Sean. Sean comes out looking good,
As usual. And mind you, this has been happening for years.
Yeah.
This is not the first time. This has been happening for years.
Exactly. It's been happening that she gets clean, all the things,
Right.
We know about people who go through these drug programs, they get clean, all that good stuff. So she tells Bishop Ron that her daughter Erica is raising her children in this gang-infested area, and she's concerned about her daughter Erica and all this kind of stuff. And Bishop Ron to the rescue said he's going to help. One thing about it with this scene, I'm glad about him helping and everything, but we've been a little too nice on the Preachers of LA in our reviews, and I've noticed that, and we really haven't dissected certain things. So I'm going to say this: I appreciate Bishop Ron going to help. I really do, and First Lady Lavette. But I mean, he helps Erica out by getting Erica and her children out of the residence she's in into a new home, which is good. I'm not saying anything is bad with that. I think that is awesome, and if you can do that to family members who need to, do it. But does it take the Preachers of LA for you to do that? Because I'm sure you knew that she needed to move out of that before they started filming. Was this just something, let me go do this, and I can, go run and just help? I mean,
right.
What do you think?
I don't know, because I wasn't there because the cameras weren't rolling.
Oh, come on, let's be real.
No, but I wasn't there. I was not there to know.
Wait, no, don't
I was not there to know. I'm not being
being
biased. I wasn't there to know if the mom just told him that, or if she had a place before, or wait, if she had a place before she moved in with someone.
Okay, let's be real. With reality TV, most of this stuff
it's scripted, right?
Exactly. We know what we're going to get into. I can think of 5 or 6 of my cousins right now who I can go help, and some family members too.
Right.
And if I'm in Pastor Ron's position and I'm already a pastor and I have the money and I'm coming up in the projects and
that's
Bentley, you
because
mean to tell me I couldn't have already did this?
Right now, while we're sitting here, we can't do it. But when those cameras start rolling and we get them checks, we can do it.
Exactly.
So it will be on film now.
No. Pastor Ron had money before Preachers of LA. So you mean you driving a Bentley? He just didn't get these Bentleys when he signed the Preachers of LA contract. This man had money. He came on this show with Bentleys, living in a nice house. So you mean to tell me, dude, that before we started the cameras rolling, you couldn't do this for your niece beforehand?
If she didn't ask. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So for the sake of you having your opinion, and
I'm not trying to push that on you. I really want you to see, but I
see where you're coming from.
Okay.
But That's like if no one, they're gonna call on us when they see us in the spotlight and they see that we have
they
money.
will, and they call on other people.
Right,
Yeah,
so they're gonna call on us. So we're probably gonna have.
And that's probably what he was thinking too. That when they do this. But my thing is like people know who they can help, and it's like I would never put myself in a situation where I'm only gonna help somebody when the camera's rolling. I just think that's bias. I'm sorry. I just think that's I didn't like that. I'm looking all the way into it. If you're gonna do a good deed, let it come from the heart, not because the cameras are rolling. And I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm not standing, so I sit corrected. But I'm just saying from how I feel. Is that cool with you?
No, the other part was cool too. I love your opinions. We don't have a problem with each other's opinions. So
exactly. All right.
That part is fine.
But this is where we're disagreeing on. Loretta. All right. Loretta wants to launch a lunch with the ladies to discuss the upcoming crusade, which is awesome. And Bishop, she meets with Bishop Noel Jones, and he encourages her
to be nice.
Very nice. And to invite First Lady Levette.
Levette.
Loretta Levette. They need to be best friends. Look at
he needs run.
Exactly, because he needs to know how to deal with the thugs who come there. And everybody have a different ministry. However you minister, they feel they can minister to certain people. That's what Bishop Noel Jones is feeling. So Loretta is like, okay, I'll try my best. I'll see what I can do, all this kind of stuff, and I'll be nice and everything. So she says she will invite First Lady Levette to the little lunch she's going to have with the rest of the First Ladies.
Look, this is I know. Not to cut you off. But this
we're looking at some worship now. Okay, I need to go to that because they got Pastor Tariq and LaRue Howard
and Paula White.
Paula White gonna be there too. Okay, we're looking at television. Okay. It just went off and everything. And shout out to Sarah Jakes.
Yeah, and that's
Pastor
what made
Tariq.
me look at it because this looked like because it said the worship and leadership thing. So the leadership.
I just got her hooked on Sarah Jakes, TD Jakes' daughter. She's awesome. Man. Lost and found, man. Shout out to Sarah Jakes. Back on the subject. So Loretta decides, okay, she's gonna invite Lady Levette. Awesome. So we get off that scene, we go to Pastor Ron, going to meet his niece, Erica. All right, he gets there. Erica is telling him, look.
She's tired.
She's
emotionally drained.
Even though I told y'all he's going to help out with the house, but I want to get to this part too. She's emotionally drained. And she has to remove herself. They came to tell her how good her mom is doing and all this stuff, which family members will do. Yeah. They forget all the bad that the person did to you, and once the person's doing a little better, they expect for you to be with open arms. Yeah. And the only thing that leads to is you going to the Bahamas and you come back and your house is ramshack. Ramshack completely. So I get it. No, thank you. Yeah. No, thank you. And see, I understand where Erica is coming from 100%, not because my parents or anybody was on drugs or any substance, thank God, but having close family members who drug the family through situations because of their addiction, and not just, still addicted. Right. To this day. When I was a kid, you were addicted, now you still addicted. And it's like, you've already messed up your kids' life. Your grandchildren are looking like, grandma and granddad, and it's like...
And you'll steal $5 out their birthday card if they let you.
And so, at what point do you say, you're not going to do this to me no more? At what point do you say, I'm happy you getting sober, but do it for you, I got my life.
Over there. Especially now that she has this new home, this new stability for her 3 or 4 sons? 4 sons. Yeah. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
We've made it this far. Without you. And it's been hard, but we've made it.
Exactly. And I think we forget, and some people say, oh, well, you got to show the love of God, and, God forgave. I can forgive, but I'm not allowing you to keep walking all over me. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean being a doormat and let people walk all over you. And I think that's where people get it wrong, and I have to correct my mom about that sometimes. Yeah, I love some of my family members. It's pure. I love them, but I know how they are. I know when we go through this thing again with being on drugs again. I know when we go through this thing again of scheming people, it's been going on. It's going to take God to break that. And some people just, they don't
get it.
They don't get it. And since you don't get it, I got it, and it's not going to happen to me.
No, it's not.
Exactly. Not. So I'm with Eric on that.
She has a job now.
Exactly.
She's doing so much better.
Exactly. And I understand exactly where she
comes from. You already ruined my childhood. Damn sure not going to continue to ruin my adulthood.
Exactly. And I appreciate that. And I'm on board with her on that. So
me too.
Pastor Ron was saying, he gonna help her out, try to help her out, and he did eventually go out there and help her out with her her housing for her and her kids. So we get on to this little first lady's little luncheon thing.
Tension.
All right.
Everywhere.
So I know. Everybody,
and then Loretta said she just apologized,
I know. Are we team? I was going hard for Loretta. I meant Loretta. Loretta is beautiful. Loretta is gorgeous. Loretta doing a thing in LA. Shout out to you, Loretta. And I'm coming to JJ Bistro as soon as I go back to LA so I can eat some of your food. But Loretta, I gotta be real, man. I think you've been hurt so much that you coming across very hostile. Yeah, and it's like, I love you enough. I love everybody enough to keep it real. And I ain't gonna kiss up nobody. It's like, if it is what it is. And it don't hurt to be lying to people. To be sitting around here saying, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. If you're wrong, you're wrong. To be this hostile.
And if I don't love you, I'm not going to say that.
Exactly. You're so mean. But look at, to be this hostile in like every episode, it's like.
We're over it.
Yeah. I just want her to get to like what's going on, man. Because it's like, I understand, but it's kind of like they say, Dietrich Mama, so you got the Dietrich spirit. Hey, when you are constantly being attacked, you trying to say, wait a minute, you ain't finna do this to me, and I get it, and I understand it.
And then you took me there, and then you brought me back because you were like, you when you apologized, I'm like, oh, okay, she's being the bigger woman.
Yeah.
But then when you got to Bishop Jones, you were like, I just did it just because.
Yeah. And like First Lady Levette was looking, but I think
and she thought you were for real.
Exactly. So we get to Pastor Cheney's party where they trying to turn up, but nobody didn't want to turn up, and Lady Maisha with this disturbed look on her face that kept bothering you. What is wrong?
This lady always look like she's just scared.
Oh, man. I don't think she's scared. She looking good, actually. Shout out Maisha, but
I loved her hair.
Yeah, but I don't think she's scared. I think she's one of those people who want things to go right, and she's not a Loretta type that just like command. She's one of those like, oh my God, is this really? Yeah. You will want to shake. Yeah, she's always talking about how they loose in the bedroom, but you got to turn up and surfboard, so she's so tense and everything else. So so we get there past the Cheney's birthday. And she did say that on Preachers of LA, the man cave thing.
No, I'm laughing at your shade.
What?
Talks I would want to shake.
What?
When you talk I would want to shake.
You do? What? No, I'm saying. Whatever.
Shade.
What is shade? I don't even know what that is.
What you just did, trying
what
to say
that?
stuff
Everybody
on the fly.
Oh, that's what that is? The people say it, I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, so people tell you that a lot?
No, I just say I hear people say it.
Now that's my shade.
Okay. All right, so, you know what, Denise? I don't forgot where I come from. Caleb. You said Caleb looked like he was on something tonight.
No, well, that night when it all happened.
Oh, yeah, that night.
The night of the party, because he actually forgot and he actually don't
the night
believe.
It happened.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the party. I thought, and I'm not, I just like, okay, something going on with dude. He came in there with the girl. What kind of dude? Who was that girl you was with?
You weren't even invited.
I know. It's like, she was like, oh, I killed your ass. I'm like, dude, that's the type you like, bro.
And looking in the background too long.
I know, but she just wanted to be there for the camera. Come right out of comedy, girl. Don't get your airtime. But anyway, so she was there, and hey, shout out now, whoever get the airtime, everybody on reality TV, I don't care. But she was there, and Pastor Cheney said, let me go over and talk to him. Yo, did you try to hit my mom? What happened? He told a completely different story than what his mom said. And so Pastor Cheney asked him to leave. Do you think that was right for him to tell his brother to leave his birthday party?
Well, if he wanted his mom to be comfortable, yeah, he chose his mom over his brother.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, years down the line, when he looks at it, he's going to probably be like, that wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Do
you think his mama lying?
No, I don't think she's lying. I hope she's not lying. But I think something happened that night and his brother was just out of it.
Yeah, I believe that too. And so basically, brothers leave, but his brother came in there like Chris Brown, man. Like, he was like, this is a Christian event. And I'm like, but what is he doing? He just walking in there, tatted up and everything like that. That's every other gospel rap artist. Give me a break. So it's like, really, Lecrae, everybody else, whatever his name is. So he comes in there and he tells the brother, you gotta go. Brother leaves. And he says, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to see what happens. And I guess we're going to see about that on next episode. Overall, this tonight, like we said, it was, it was good.
It was real. It was real. It gave us room to have real opinion.
Which is what, because it is a show. I know certain things got to be put in there. They turn up. Sometimes they don't, certain things. But, it is what it is. That's just our opinion and our view. And we're going to stick to it and keep it that way. Thank you for everybody who's rated, commented, subscribed, and